in Inglewood. Today, we start the new season with an AFC West Division battle right out of the gate between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Southern California. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Oh, man.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
That part of us is starting to run right there, and you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now, 1 for 1, a lot more to go.
Third and we got
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets it
First.
to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Well, he didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
All right, new set of downs. Come on.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Back to the running game with Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is this happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in.
And the Raiders have got him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Hey, 26.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, Charles, that's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does its job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Rodgers. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, getting at him 23 and a first.
26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
There we go.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Raiders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They go play action with Hurts. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But if the strong safety position end up making the tackle,
Swift.
we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On first down, Hurts. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Throwing is Hurts. Quick throw.
Oh my gosh, turn around.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Back to throw here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So, Charles, they get to with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen.
Fumble.
And don't let him put some points on the board.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. The Charger drive about to get going. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charge. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A full start backs him up 5. First and 15. Here's Rodgers. To Pierce, they set up the screen. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. To throw again on second down. Rodgers over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Dang, that was my rookie.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. Rodgers to throw once more. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
1 yard gain brings up second.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
Let's go.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10 points. Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Chargers make it over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now. They can really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. Back to a former Raider, Brian Edwards. Well, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. To throw, it's Rodgers. It's Edwards again. And a tackle going to be made at the 38. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Hey, 26. Hey, 88.
Rodgers again now. That is caught. It's Dante Pettis. And he's
Get in front. What are you doing?
Reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
Let's go.
Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Raiders force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Okay.
Give him 9 yards there on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Pettis now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Steps away to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll go right back to Landry. It's complete again. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Rodgers. And the grab by Croft. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Pierce. Is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Rodgers with a keeper. Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. That'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And some room to work.
Swifty.
They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
On 1st down, Hurts. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before we get a good head of steam going.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. second down, Swift. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 73 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a first down as well.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
That boy, Jalen.
Jalen Hurts. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much?
I need a field goal kicker so bad.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Good
When you're
grief.
leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Rodgers. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down.
Not the second time.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Nice job, D.
The Saints have kind of wiggling their way back into this one. That hurts their chances right there.
Nice job, D.
Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
Dang.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
He's had success running the football. This is more or less an extension of that because they dropped it off to him on the screen. I bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Rodgers. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, now Rodgers. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And again, it's Rodgers. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. Rodgers now to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Throwing is Rodgers. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jarvis Landry, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And some room to run now. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DeAndre Swift, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights.
Should have just taken
that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Pettis now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we
start
put
the
this
season.
behind us?
We want to know, baby.
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Good game, Rick
Well, this was not
Rude.
just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division.
On to week
game
2.
in week 1.
The Las Vegas Raiders are 1-0.